Hello, this is HR laser machine. Today, I will show you how to set up model HR 1060J laser machine. First, I will introduce the machine for you. In front of the machine, you will see the control panel, RD6445 control panel. On most of the case, you will need to control the laser movements and output by this panel. This is the ampere meter. It shows the laser current when cutting or engraving. On the left hand, near to the ampere meter, is the adjustment knob, is for adjustment the laser power supply current output. It's the secondary level adjustment besides power setting in the control panels. You can take it as a fine tune of laser output current. This is min, and to the far right is the max. The switch next to is the back outlet switch. This button controls machine back outlet. When you have some accessories connect to the back outlet switch, control the first and the second outlet on or off. With this function, it's very helpful when you have air pump or exhaust fan connect to the machine. You can control the power in the front. On the right side of the machine, the sockets you will see. On the top is the U-disc that you may insert the U-disc and select file from it inside the laptop. The second one is the USB. It's the USB connection to your machine between your laptop and the laser machine. The one next to is the Ethernet. That's the Ethernet connection between the laptop to the machine. This red button we call emergency button. Whenever there's an emergency, you can just simply press down to stop laser output. This is the safety button or switch you are needed. And the last one is the laser switch. You will need to switch on this to enable laser output. Let's look at the back of the machine. The laser tube was inside the machine back housing. You will need to remove the protective sponge or foams, then use the laser machine. I now open the back housing and we look at inside. This is the laser tube output, and this one is mirror A, and the mirror A mounts. The gold part is the adjustment knob. You need to remove the anti-dust bag. The bags are preventing the dust during transportation. Please take care and keep your hands away from adjustment knob when removing the anti-dust bags. Then let's open the machine lid and look inside. This mirror we call the mirror B. And this is the mirror C. This right pen type item is the autofocus, and this one is right door pointer. Both X and the Y axis is linear guide. Also, you can see the zip type. It holds the machine belt to prevent it moving during transportations. You need to cut the zip type first. Please be careful when cutting the zip type. Do not damage the machine bed. Also, the Y zip tie. And on the other side. Okay, now the machine gantry can moving as we want. Then remove the bags. The same requirement: keep your hands away from the adjustment knob. Keep the laser pass aligned. The HL laser machine laser pass was aligned before leaving our factory, so in most cases you don't need to align the laser pass. Then let's connect the water chiller. The rule for water chiller connection is the HL laser cutter water in, this to the water chiller water out, and the laser cutter water out to the water chiller water in. into water means the water in. I connect to the water chiller outlet. That's water out. On the other hand, the outward means water out from the laser cutter to the inlet of the water chiller. The water pipe we need to check is goes smooth and make sure there's no turn back like this, otherwise the water chiller will alarm. When you place water chiller, you need to leave at least 30 centimeters away from the wall to enable the fine exhaust howling and enable the cooling process successfully. This is air hose connected to the air pump. The pipe size is 6 by 4 millimeters. But the air pump nozzle is much bigger, and you will need a converter. A 10 by 6 millimeter pipe as the converter. Okay, the pump connection is finished. The next thing you need to do is the ventilation. You need to connect the foil flexible duct to the ventilation hole, and now I remove the screws attached to it. Then connect the other side to the exhaust fan. This fan is 250 watt power, and 220 or 240 voltage.
有时候没事吧？
Okay, the exhaust fan connection is finished. Then you will need to connect the the output of the fuel to film extractor or the windows and exhaust polluted air. About the machine outlet, you can connect air compressor or exhaust fan to the machine back outlet, but please don't connect water chiller to the machine back outlet. If you live in Europe, you will receive the plug like this. The plug tag is C. If you live in Australia, you will receive the plug tag is I. Water chiller power connection. Please read the product label. It shows the voltage on the label. For this trailer is 220 volt voltage, so you need to connect to the 220 volt outlet. Also for Australia, you can connect to the 240 volt as well. If the label shows the voltage is 110 voltage, then you need to connect to 110 outlet from your home. After all set, you need to hook up the main power to enable the power supply. Then we twist the stop, and the machine is working, and the laser head fan is way home on the top right. After that is go back to the work origin. Before you power on the water chiller, you need to make sure the water level is in the correct level. On the left side, this is the water level indicator, and you need to make sure the water level is on the green portion. And then power on the water chiller. The green LED lit and the water chiller start working. We will hear the sound from compressor. Also, there's the pouring from the back When you put your hand on it, you'll feel it. The wind is very hot. When you put your hand on, you'll feel the wind output. Gradually, the wind will become hot. Before start firing the laser, please allow 60 to 90 seconds to make sure the coolant inside was chiller go through the laser tube entirely. And for heavy cutting job, please wait another 5 to 10 minutes to make sure there's no air bubble inside the laser tube. Air bubble is very dangerous fact to break down the laser tube, and the coolant may leak from the laser tube glass. Before using the laser, I want to give some more comments on the machine reset. Every time you start the laser head will go to the top right position, and this is the X homing switch. While there's some metal near it, it will respond with the light. The laser head will go to the X home. This is the machine home. Also go to the Y-axis home. To find is the home origin, the machine home. Then you can use the laser for cutting or engraving. After the laser head go to the machine home, it will then go to the work origin. The work origin is set by you according the job. And then I will have the demo how to cut with the laser machine. The first step, I will insert a U-disc to the first socket called U-disc, and then select the file from the control panel. And copy to the control board. Then I will pull the material and use the autofocus to find the lens focus. Using the focus, I need to make some comment. Please use the autofocus and put the material like this. The autofocus probe in the middle of the material. Some customer put the material like this. The autofocus is outside the material. Then when you use autofocus, the probe will get stuck into the honeycomb cell. It will break down the autofocus and the laser head. So make sure the autofocus probe is inside the material range. Okay, make the focus and confirm. Okay, the focus is done. After autofocus, you need to set the origin, move to the position of origin and press the button origin. And then I'll turn on the laser switch. You make sure the switch is turned like this, 90 degree. If the laser switch like this, the laser will not fire because the switch didn't active correctly. After laser switch on, the right door is turned on. You can see the right door. Okay. You need to check. Another thing is the power current adjustment knob. Some customer put the knob as the minimum. When he fired the laser, stop the job, he found there's no laser output because this button was set to the minimum. You need to check this adjustment knob and put it in the position near the max or somewhere to enable the power current output. Okay, for your safety, you need to close the machine lid to start your job. To close the machine lid, you need to make sure the switch, the open lid switch, was active when the lid closed. You hear the sound, click sound when the lid closed. Okay, and make sure the switch was active, then fire the laser. Okay, everything is done. I press the start to start the job. Okay, now the job is finished. Let's open the lid and look at. Okay, the test is like this and finished. Thank you for watching.